big interview. And today, we do have the opportunity to speak to one of the very strong voices in Ghanaian politics. Very strong voice in Ghanaian politics. I mean, he's a member of parliament. He's now become one of the very strong voices in Ghanaian, in Ghanaian parliament. And what he's doing in his constituency is incredible. And in recent time, he went viral. Everybody was wondering, really, a Ghanaian politician doing this? People were asking questions, and this is very uncharacteristic of a Ghanaian politician. But he took it upon himself, sat in a taxi and said, look, I want to hear from my people directly. Yes, I can organize a deba and sit and listen to them, but I want to do it in an unconventional way. Got a taxi, wore his shirt, hit the road, and just like you are familiar with in your communities where a taxi will be doing trotro, picking people up on the road, and that's what he was doing, picking people up. I don't know if they paid more, we'll ask him whether they paid, but then he will pick people up. And interestingly, some of them, because he doesn't always turn his face when he pick them up, they do not realize that he's their member of parliament who is driving them around town like that. Later, then they realize, hey, honorable. And you can imagine. It was a very unconventional way, but I think that is the kind of person he is, generous in so many ways. And most people who have interacted with him, who have engaged with him, always have some very good recommendations for him. Of course, he was formerly at the free zones where he did quite an outstanding job. And then he's now become a member of parliament for New Juaben. And prior to becoming the member of parliament for New Juaben, of course, you all know the man who was occupying that seat. Dr. Mark Asebe, he was in charge. Then, I think I'm giving you the clues, and you're beginning to get to know who I'm talking about. He went in there and unseated him in a remarkable one. It was one of the major upsets, parliamentary upsets that we saw in the MPP primaries. And then, as recent as the Okyere by-elections, even before the taxing incident, the Okyere by-election is another time when he went viral because he made a very strong promise to his constituents, but after it didn't turn out that way, he was also humble to come and say, look, it was in the heat of the moment, so I do apologize for that. So he says he's a strong fan of Accra Heart of Folk. The record of Accra Heart of Folk so far this season is not the very best. 2 goals in 4 games, and yet, but he's excited because of what one Accra Heart of Folk player is doing in the Black Stars, Benjamin Asare. And because of Benjamin Asare's exploits and his association with Shatawale, he has also become a fan of Shatawale. But originally, he's a proper DL, what do you call it, enthusiast. Strong DL fan. But also, he loves Kofi Kinata. So I've been telling my producers to try and give us that, so that we'll welcome him with either a DL or Kofi Kinata. We understand that they are working on it. But while we get ready for that, and also get ready to show you his profile, let me just welcome him as Honorable Okyere Baafi, the Member of Parliament for New Juaben. He's in his 2nd term now as Member of Parliament and former Deputy Trade Minister, former CEO of the Ghana Free Zones. And at the moment, is one of the very strong voices, like I said, in Ghanaian politics. Honorable, good morning.
Good morning,
and
Al-Hajj Musbao.
Honorable, good to see you. It's the first time I'm interacting with you like this.
Yes.
And I was just telling you that I followed you for the past, 8 years.
Yeah, you said that.
I've been following you for the past 8 years, seeing your moves and seeing all the things you've been doing.
Yeah, that's, what can I do? I was born to make a very strong and good impact in society, and I guess that's what I'm doing.
I'm just looking at how you came to the studio today. Very stylish, white shoes. You seem to have a strong fashion sense.
No. Sometimes I go that way. It depends on because this show, this particular show is going to be a very relaxed one. And so I decided to also, come well in that manner, so that it will not be seen as being formal and more corporate, very relaxed, because we're going to have a conversation. And I believe that that's the more reason why I decided to go this way.
I mean, Eastern region, you were born, raised there, went to school there, you spent quite a number of your years there. And I'm just thinking what your best memory of your hometown is growing up.
Yeah, I think I see, unfortunately for me, my father was a polygamist, you know, and then...
He married how many?
That one, let's leave it here. And my mother was the only educated wife of my father. So we are four. My mother's side, we are four. And we are the, like, so different from our other siblings. And my elder sister, the one I come after, is a professor.
Wow.
Myself and my sister works with Goyle, and my junior brother works with VI. So, I mean, that's how it is. And my mother died very early.
Wow. At what age?
I was only 16 years when my mother died.
Wow.
I just finished secondary school, and I was always with her, so I took care of her. So growing up, my fondest memory is the relationship with my mother. And that's what I miss the most. So anywhere, like whether an office or my home, house, whatever, or wherever, you will always see my mother's picture first.
Wow.
Yes, so I believe that she's always around.
This was in the 80s, right?
No. I mean, yes. No, in the 90s.
The 90s?
Yeah. When everybody thought that we were growing well, and because I grew up in a typical, like, area that is not known for education.
Wow.
People don't go to school.
Which area are we talking about?
I mean, at that time, it's Akufo-Addo called Sodai.
Sodai?
Yeah, people don't go to school. A lot of people drop out from school. And I was also doing sports, so I was a sports person throughout.
You were playing football?
No, playing table tennis.
Ah, I saw a video of you playing tennis.
Yes, I played table tennis.
You still got the skills?
Yes, I played. So I did all this. And I was also playing football somehow. So I spent most of my time, I mean, in camps. Like, you know, I mean, as a student, from, I mean, basics to secondary school, even to the university. And only few people give me that chance of maybe attending university education because it was not possible. I mean, clearly, it was not possible for me to go to the university.
Wow.
Yes, that was not possible at all.
And why was that? Why was that?
Yeah, because then I didn't have the one, I knew that I would not be able to get there because of sports too. And
is it that you had so much passion for sports that education was less interest for you?
I was doing well in school though, but then my interest was not so much focused on education, sports. Because most of my contemporaries growing up there were doing sports. I see a lot of them, my age mates, drop out from school. So it is rare to see somebody who was like me. Only few of them are well educated.
And you went on to secondary school?
Yes, and after school I did well. I did sixth form, I did very well. So then I went to the university. I think I always say that all those who didn't give me the chance saw me later. That's when I realized that it may be the will of God. Wow. God in his own might and time decide to use, I mean, people at a particular time to bless society. So I believe that God was preparing me for that.
Yeah, and I just want us to get the drift from secondary school and to university. Talk to me about that time, how you ended up in
So I went
university.
to secondary school. I went to, I did my service, post A-level service. I did it at Begoro in the Eastern region. And after that, then I wanted to do law. I wanted to read law. As a matter of fact, that my only profession, I mean, it has been my, like, lifelong career thought or ambition is to be a military man.
Military man?
That is the only job I wanted to do.
Where did that interest come
from? I mean, that's what I want. I have always...
Do you have military men around you or one of your family members?
No, but then, anyway, my auntie's husband was a military man, but then I had that belief that one day I'll be a military man.
What was it about military that, you know?
So I don't know. I was so passionate about become a military man.
The uniform, you love the uniform, you love how they carry themselves?
So I tried several times, it didn't work. That's when I realized that it is also what even surprised me was the post-university one. Because that one, my uncle's friend was a senior person in the armed forces. So then I was so sure after university I was going to get it. So then I failed on documentation the first, because, you know, at that time when you finish university in June, your certificate, you'll be awarded a certificate in October.
Yeah.
Went for the medicals and documentation, I think in August or so. My certificate was not ready.
Oh, dear.
So I was disqualified. And then I realized that that's not my way. So I decided that I had to think of something else. And that's why I decided to go that way. But then politics, because I did it in school, it was not something that I wanted to do again.
You did it by school, you mean in university?
Yes, I was.
Let's go back to secondary school, though. Did you do politics in secondary school?
No, I didn't. I did a lot of church politics in secondary school.
Church politics?
Yes, you know, student church politics.
No,
I mean, just working for Methodist Church Ghana.
Okay.
I was a Methodist Students Union executive, GAMSU.
GAMSU.
Yes, I was a GAMSU executive. I was even a GAMSU president at University of Cape Coast.
Oh, wow.
Then I did a lot of student politics behind the scenes. So most of my friends, we did, like Honorable Anodom, for example.
Yeah.
He was my friend, my mate. We grew up in the same area. Kofi Omane was we grew up in the same area, myself and Omane Boama.
Wow.
So I have known him all my life. His mother is my mother, you know. We grew up in the same area. So, and Honorable Anodom, I was the campaign coordinator for him when he was elected as the National NUCS president.
Wow.
So I was a member of the Central Committee of NUCS. I worked then. I did a lot.
I mean, of course, you had time in UCC, you also had time even in UG.
Yes, I did. So my first degree, you don't have 3 master's degree now. I completed one just last 2 weeks.
Yes, congratulations on that.
Yes, and I'm also pursuing a PhD in management. I'm specializing in free zones and special economic zones management. As a matter of fact, in Ghana here, I don't know anybody who has that qualification. All those people that are working within the space of free zones and special economic zones are people who have been at the trade ministry or working as trade experts or trade people.
Yeah.
And they have read about them and they have knowledge or experience. But I don't know anyone so far, I stand to be corrected, who has a qualification in free zones management.
So we'll come and talk about free zones so that we can appreciate what it all entails and all of that. But permit me to take you back. So from secondary school, you went to UCC?
Yes, I went to UCC, University of Cape Coast. That's where.
How was the experience there?
It was, because that was not where I wanted to go.
Really?
I wanted to go to Legon.
You wanted to go to military? You didn't end up
Legon.
there.
And after, I tried military before going to the university. I didn't get it.
And then you wanted to go to Legon. You didn't get it. Then you went to UCC.
I went to UCC.
In fact, you didn't want to go to school in the first place. Then you ended up going to school.
No, I wanted to go to school, but not to that level of education, getting to the university.
Then finally ended up at UCC, where you didn't want to go.
Yeah, but the UCC, I became so active in GAMSU, in the things of GAMSU and other student politics. Yes. And I did my best.
How was UCC? Which year was this? Which year are we talking?
I went to UCC 2000. I completed 2002.
That's about 25 years ago. Yes. How was UCC in 2001?
It was something else. I was at Kisleyford Hall, Casford. I was one of the strong voices in the hall. I mean, if somebody is known in the hall, in the school, I think I'm one of them. Because I was a very active holler, you know, and I was a very strong opinion leader in the hall. So I remember when Dr. Sam Jonah was appointed Chancellor. He had to meet, you know, it's a privilege for him to meet us. You know, it was a privilege for him.
Why was that so?
Yes, because, you know, Kisleyford Hall, we control the school. Like, you see, University of Cape Coast belongs to Casford. So the whole school is in our hands like this. We can press it and can leave it now. So then, if we say something will happen, Kisleyford Hall is the only hall at University of Cape Coast that can say that we are going on demonstration, and the demonstration will be demonstration.
I can imagine you ran into a lot of challenges, with this kind of posturing.
Yeah, but no, I didn't. I didn't at all. I was a very, a nice person, and I was also criffy campus. So then I wouldn't do anything bad, but then we would do things that students would do. And it's only in Casford that in demonstrations you don't say you're a Christian, so you won't attend. It's not possible. That's the only hole I've seen in this world. I don't know.
Everybody must participate in the demonstration.
It's by force. So when the whole president called for like a student meeting or a hall meeting at Aluta Square, after that meeting, whether you are the son of Jesus Christ, you have to be part of the demonstration. Even if you won't sing the song, you will still be part.
What do you think, if you look at that time and you observe what's happening in
now school it's not school. I don't call it, because see, in our time, it was part of the system that every semester we have to make sure that the school is closed down. At least for 2 days.
Why?
It was part of Casford plan.
Was part of your plan?
That when we go to school, that at least this year, we have to create a problem for the school to be closed down.
And when the school is closed down, what do you do that?
I mean that we are powerful. That makes us powerful. That's the only way we claim to be powerful.
By forcing the school to close down.
So sometimes we will not have any reason. Then when we don't have any reason, we'll try, we will not see any reason. And the whole thing is, okay, we have to go and sit in the middle of the Takwadiki Push Road.
And block the
road. Yes, we'll block the road. What's the reason? No reason. I block the road. Then people will come, then they will bring military people, they'll bring, when they bring, police people won't go. They will shoot tear gas, won't go, we'll still sit down. But when the military people come out, they scatter, then we will move. We are sure after that, then they will say that the school.
Do you remember some of your colleagues from that time?
Yeah, my friends, Patrick Boama was mine.
Oh, he was part of it?
Yes, he was mine.
He was part of those who went to sit on the road?
He was my floor mate, so he definitely, Andon Pre was my floor mate, Dafema Po was my floor mate. So these are my colleagues.
I mean, if you look at, for instance, Patrick Boama, I don't think anybody would think that he was part of those who were considered.
Patilo, he was called Patilo then.
Patilo.
He was very bad.
Why was he?
He's my brother. So if you see people, I mean, at that time, Andon Pre was like one. It was like his form like one.
He was very, very
slim and small.
Wow.
But then he was able to beat Osoja for the national presidency. And Andon Pre was one of the most powerful people in UCC.
Wow.
He was able to, he had issues then. I mean, and he was able to bring a lot of things. I mean, students were able to get their way, have their way easily with him, because the administration they were very, very, very much afraid of him. And
so you're not surprised about the character?
Yes, it is. I mean, leadership. All these people that I've mentioned, names that I've mentioned, are people that I've known when we're young, and then I knew one day they would become like this.
So you're not surprised?
No. Patrick Boama, I knew one day they were going to be like this. And I was so sure that he was going to be like this.
Wow.
So these are people that you met, and my mates, like one of my mates is Air Vice Marshal Agent Frimpong. He's the Air Force commander now.
He was
chief of air staff. Yeah.
Wow.
We're in the same hall.
Wow.
My senior, we're in the same hall. Yeah. And people, a lot of them.
That's interesting. You're making the point about what you think has changed from that time to now. Do you think now we've become a bit more strict on the students?
Yes, I don't think school is very exciting now anymore. Because I remember when Dr. Sam Jonah was appointed the Chancellor of University, he was looking for us. I want to meet them. We didn't want to meet him. See, the whole Dr. Sam Jonah. So we decided to meet him. We had to have a meeting in a hall to meet him.
But don't you think maybe it's because of the experience of what you took some of the school authorities and even the state? That's why they've tightened things in our schools.
But the point is that school has become unexciting. I mean, that's what I see now. Because, you know, it was always fun going to school. And I didn't want to come home on vacations. I would always sing on campus because it was fun. You know, I mean, I used to have a friend, he was called Wadosty. I miss him so much. I've not seen him for a very long time.
Wadosty, wherever you are.
Wadosty he was not correct. So when you cook, then you say, my friend, you have to give me some of the food. Then they said, no, I'll give you. I said, okay, we shall see. So we'll go and fetch about 2 buckets of water and we'll be pouring it under your door like this. So you pour the first water. When you see that the water is coming into the room, you open the door. If you don't open, you send another one. You know, these were some exciting moments on campus. You see, because we're hall, it's a single-sex hall. There was nothing like I had to care about what I wear on campus. Well, most people were always naked, wearing only boxers or naked. Most people were just anything, you know. Casford were the superpowers of UCC. We controlled UCC. Interesting. I mean, fast forward though, I mean, it's not surprising also to see you in politics now, to be in leadership now, because clearly you showed signs of same in university, even at various levels of education. Then you went to free zones, and from free zones, I mean, let's talk about your time at free zone. I mean, first of all, were you surprised when you got the post? Yeah, I was not so surprised because I think one of the privileges I had from working with the president then, before he became the president, was what he did for me. I think I was the first CEO to be appointed in an Akufo-Addo's government.
Wow.
I was given my appointment letter on the 25th January. Other ministers had not even been appointed.
What did you do for him?
And he gave me a blank check. This is the first time seeing it out. So he gave me a blank check that I should look for where I wanted, and he gave it to me.
Wait, he asked you, where do you want to stay?
Yes. And then I mentioned it.
And you could have been a minister or anything?
But I didn't want to be. He mentioned whatever I want. So then I mentioned what I wanted.
What did you do for him?
I worked for him as anybody working. So we believe in him, you know. He has been our father for a very long time. Myself and another prayer. When he was even contesting for national nooks. Remember then sometimes we go to him for support when he was a lawyer. And I loyally work for him. I believe in loyalty. Politics is about loyalty and commitment. In politics, there's nothing like he's my brother or he's my best friend. No. Politics is about loyalty. That's all about. So if we sit here having a conversation and I leave a bottle of water that I was drinking, go back, come back, go out, come back, and drink, means that I trust you. That is loyalty. That's the definition of loyalty for me. So then I believe that loyalty is always bring good rewards. That's one of the things that we did for Nana Akufo-Addo.
Wow.
He gave us...
And for how long did you work?
He gave us a huge opportunity that nobody has ever given me before in history. And he to serve as a public officer. And I worked for him. I served him.
Yeah.
And I did a lot. We did what the letter.
So prior to him coming to office in 2017, if you want to count the years, for how long had you worked with the team?
I was in corporate.
Yeah.
So I was in corporate, and I was doing part-time politics because the kind of work I was doing, I was a director of marketing, so I was the face of the business. So people should not know.
Yeah.
I was also doing politics. So I used 2 names. So I was the only person who was doing politics then that was using 2 names. I was using 2 names in politics. So when you go to Nana Akufo-Addo's office then at Osu, Ringway Estate, or his house, or anywhere, politically, they know me as Kofi Baafi. Nana Akufo-Addo has never called me Michael. He got to know I was Michael when I was being sworn in. He doesn't call me Michael, he called me Kofi Baafi.
Well, interesting.
Everybody in politics called me Kofi Baafi because I didn't want to mix the two. Because in corporate, everybody knew me as Michael or know me as Michael. So, Michael and Kofi Baafi, 2 different names.
Wow. Interesting. Then from Free Zones, you had a really good time there.
Yeah, Free Zone, we did our best. Yeah. We worked hard. I mean, I came in and I realized that the concept was not well done in Ghana. Because strictly Ghana, we are practicing what we call the export processing zone concept of free zones, the two-tier system, which is archaic in the world of free zones. So we wanted to transition from export processing zones to special economic zones. So Ghana's free zones is export-oriented. So you can only be part of the free zones in Ghana if you want to do export. And
by free zones, we are talking companies come into a specific space and they have some tax.
Yes, companies come, free zones is just about, a system where you want to encourage export or trade. So you decided to congregate companies in one particular enclave. It is only in Ghana that we operate the two-tier system. You can be at the free zones enclave and you can also operate anywhere and you still be called a free zones company.
Wow.
In most jurisdictions in the world, the concept that are doing well, free zones must be at a particular area. That's how it is. So we did our best and we had to change the status quo. So then I looked at the concept. The best in class then was Tanjamed concept in Morocco.
Well, you mentioned, and I want us to go to your constituency because of what you started doing in constituency, the work you've been doing in constituency, and your people seem to really love you for the work you do. You mentioned Benjamin Asare, and this is the man that we're talking about. And so this is what we're talking about. Watch this, Honorable. While the video is playing, tell us, you could have done anything at all, but then you decided to sit in a taxi, pick your people up and interact with them.
I see sometimes I do a lot of what I call social politics, which is sometimes very important. So I have about 6 different programs that I do in a year. I can choose to do, but 2 of them, this man was surprised. The man wearing white was surprised when he saw that, so he even took a picture with me. The man, when I saw him just now, he was surprised. He didn't know I was the one. So when he got
this one.
So he was coming, he took a picture with me. So he came to take a picture with me. So the point I'm making to you is that, see, I have but 3 programs are like programs that have been institutionalized. Like what I call shop and go, shop for free for the elderly. We do it every year. This year will be our 6th year doing it. And
so you sort of bring their products there.
Yes,
they come and pick what they want.
A market, a mini market. Everything is there. We'll give you coupons. So if let's say you're supposed to be given a coupon of 500 cedis, you go around, then you select whatever you want. Have live products.
It must be very expensive.
Very expensive, but then I do it for my people. I always say that all these things that I'm doing for the people, the Kofodia people, where I come from. I always say that I'm a born there, die there Kofodia boy.
Born there, die there.
That is my hometown. I was born and bred there, and I know one day, Kofodia, that's where they will take.
You are in your 2nd term as MP, and you've indicated that you'll not run again.
Yeah.
Your people might not be happy with that.
But a lot of people are not happy, but then that is what I decided to do.
Nothing can change your mind?
No. I've taken a decision already. I wanted to do that for 1 term. I said that I only came in to correct a situation.
What's the situation I told you?
In the parliamentary process in Kofodia. I'm done. So I have made a huge impact in the society. And I believe that somebody must...
Because it's not common to see MPs come and say, I'm going to do 2 terms and I'm done.
Yeah, I wanted even to do 1.
And you mentioned the president asked you to actually run the second term.
I mentioned that I wanted to do only 1. That's what I wanted to do. You see, you should have principles. I believe in that. You should have principles. And so sometimes you decide to do things and you believe that, okay, this is what I want to do for myself. I want to do it within this period. I exit. I do business. I will still do business.
Well, interesting. We're speaking to Honorable Okyere Baafi here. He's the Member of Parliament for New Juaben. He's in his 2nd term now, and he says it's going to be his final term. Now, one of the things he disclosed to us is that he's a staunch fan of Accra to Folk, and by extension, he loves Benjamin Asare. And Benjamin Asare, who loves Shatta Wale, he's not gotten in love with Shatta Wale. And Honorable, Shatta Wale is coming to this very studio today.
Wow.
At 9 p.m. You've got the flyer, you can see it. It's going to be here. And I'm sure he's going to be talking about your player.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So you have to also extend, the host should extend my my regards to him.
I'm sure they will record a message for him.
Yeah.
And as for what to say, he draws Atawale all over his head.
And you didn't see the undershirt, the shirt.
Yes. Yeah. He has Atawale all over him.
Yeah. It means that he's so loyal to the brand. Very important. These are some of the things that you have to know. For me, I always say that I believe in loyalty. It is the most important thing to me. So I look at that than any other thing. No. So I always say that I will exit Akufo-Addo politics, parliamentary politics. A lot of people will be surprised that those who were very loyal to me, I will reward them. And everybody will see that, hey, I don't think that's happened in this country before. What I'm planning to do.
Wow. For your loyalists.
Yes, I'm working on it. We're about 60%, 70%.
How many people are you looking at?
About 36.
Loyalists.
Yeah, those who have been there for me when I came. They've always been with me. So this is
interesting. Well, honorably indicate that his affinity for Shatawale stems from Benjamin Asari's loyalty and strong affection for Shatawale. But he also tells us that in terms of music, you were telling me the people you listen to.
Daddy Lumba was my friend. He was my friend.
Oh dear.
Everybody know about that. The wife,
and which was his?
Odobroni is my friend.
And you mentioned Akwanoma is.
Yes, everybody knows that. Everybody knows that this is my best song.
It's played in the.
Yes, so everybody knows about it. Akufo-Addo.
Oh, you wanna do the chorus for us or something?
Yes, I can do it. But I can sing along.
Okay, sing along. Charlie, let us raise the volume a bit so everyone can sing along. You might have been very, very sad when you heard of this thing.
Yeah. I visit him sometimes, and he's a friend. He played my father's funeral. He played for free for me.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. He's my friend. I used to do a lot of things with him.
I know you've got a son, right?
Yeah.
And how old is he now?
He's 14.
14. Is he looking like a politician in the future?
No. He's thinking of something else.
He's got a football interest.
He loves it, but not. He doesn't want to play. But he loves football a lot, and then so that's what he has his own ambitions, and I don't want to force him to do what.
And your wife is a lawyer too. Yeah. You had an interest in pursuing law at a point, and the military. You ended up marrying a lawyer. What's your favorite thing about your wife?
Sometimes everybody. I don't think anybody in those who decide to marry his or her enemy. You understand? You want to marry somebody that you think is a friend, that share the same, lifelong ambitions or thoughts. We believe that you want to create a very good life together and make sure that you're able to take good care of your children. So she's a very nice person.
She's a very nice person.
Yeah.
Awesome. Amazing. Well, when the time is on our side, we have enjoyed this conversation extensively. But one of the things that continues to be on the table, and I think recently we heard from the former President Akufo-Addo, where he was referencing DDP as being one of his darkest hours. Recently there was a Thanksgiving service that was held for him, and the comment is that even the former Vice President, Dr. Bawumia, meant the point that, look, as people often say, give time some time, and within time, Ghanaians will come to appreciate what he did for the country. What do you think Ghanaians, do you think Ghanaians will come to that place?
I am so convinced, without any out of doubt. My area, I'm the ranking member for Trade and Industry Committee in Parliament. With one district, one factory, for example, what we started, and what is now happening. The promise that was given to us by the president when he was not a president, that he's bringing a policy called 24-hour economy. And the adverts, they advertised that policy through campaign that the 24-hour economy then meant that it's going one job, 3 shifts.
Yeah.
That's all that we know. But now they are now shifting the goalposts. They are now thinking about creating a 24-hour economic concept properly. I mean, something we call Create Ghana, Show Ghana. We're now putting works documents together, preparing to raise funds between 10 to 12 billion US dollars to run a 24. Hey, all this you didn't tell us. So Akufo-Addo will be hailed very soon under the 1D, 1F that was able to employ a lot of people. More than 500,000 people employed under the policy. It is there for everybody to see.
Yeah, the recent reports indicate that a little over, I think 1 million people who've been employed within that space.
Yes, I mean, both direct and indirect jobs.
Well, we need to wrap up, but there's Free Senior High School, that is going to be the game changer. Yeah, incredible.
You see, when we see a lot of people coming up tomorrow, because then if I didn't say the other part of my life in school, you see that I really struggled. I had to work hard to be able to pay my school fees and my other siblings' school fees. But if we had this policy then, I think it would have been good for us.
What's your message to MPP faithful? January 31st is coming. I know you've declared your support,
yes,
but the party needs to look beyond January 31st.
I believe that's what I've been saying now. They say, don't you young people, I mean, I always speak to the young people, forget about those elderly people who talk about the doomsday stuff and who want to curse the party, that what is happening, the party has not happened before. They are all telling lies. I am telling you. I'm daring those people in the party who see what is happening in the party as if it has not happened before to call me out or come out and say that. This political party just lost elections. There's no political party in this country that will lose elections and just 1 year after losing election, that party will be lucrative or will be so nice for people to come and join. These young men who are here, they will only show interest in NDC than MPP because we lost power and we lost elections miserably. So the numbers were not good for us. So it will take time for it to heal. So what we have to do is to encourage ourselves that we have seen this before. So we have to overcome it by working together, oneness, united, working together as a common people who have a very common or the same ambition tomorrow. To build a party, a center-right party that has a very prosperous future. And that's why I want everybody to stand and say that MPP will come back, will bounce back big time.
Well, let's see. It's a long way to 2028, and we'll see. Honorable, thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure, sir.
Really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Insightful. And thank you also for watching.